Bird of Prey 5. El Karuga. Kapla.
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Karuga. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
If you come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. If you're here to make war, we surrender.
Both good. The important thing is I'm meeting new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. And that means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird o' Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Bird o' Prey 5 Kapla, and welcome to the Twilight Zone, the 2002 version, Season 1, Episodes 3 and 4 that originally aired October 2nd and October 9th of 2002. And today, of course, is May 21st, 2023, Sunday, May 21st, 2023. And welcome to the panel, Resolute Germ and Mr. Londell. Kapla, guys.
Kapla.
Good to see you. Man, it's been a heavy week. It's been a heavy week. Well, today's the first day, I guess, of a new week, but it's been a rough one. We've had, well, as many of you may know, we've had personal things going on with some of our good friends, and we're here. We're here today. We're here now, and I wish we were still doing original Twilight Zone. I'd have more faith that these might be excellent episodes, but we're taking a hard gamble. We're taking a hard gamble at what these episodes will be, because I honestly have no real idea. We've got 2 episodes today containing 4 stories in total. Season 1, Episode 3 is Cradle of Darkness and Night Route, and Season 1, Episode 4 is Time Lapse and Dead Man's Eyes. Josh Street was first in the chat today. Says Kapla, Bird, actually doesn't say Kapla. Says Bird, looks like there's going to be a rocket launch when you're awake for the AX2 mission with the stream starting in 40 minutes. There is a SpaceX launch stream going right now. It did start 40 minutes from when he wrote that, but the rocket itself is about another 3 hours away from taking off. So we will probably not be streaming when the rocket takes off, but you guys should check it out if it interests you. Richie Poole says, Kapla, Richie. Josh Street says, I wonder if we'll see Bird or we will hear the sound of Bird listening to another stream. I don't think so, Josh Street. I have no intention of listening to another stream at this point, but you never know. You never know. Gorilla's Random Thoughts says, Kapla all. I don't know how well SciTube will work on the lake. Well, it's wonderful you're out on a lake, Gorilla. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Gorilla says, Bird, just remember, as dictator of Karoga, a slaughtered subject is an obedient subject. Are they, though? Because, I feel like if they've been slaughtered, they probably don't take commands very well. The famous Karogan scientist who did the experiment with frogs. He had a frog and he taught it to jump every time he rang a bell. And then he cut off one leg and he rang the bell and the frog still managed to jump. And he cut off two legs and the frog still somehow managed to jump when the bell rung. And then he cut off the third leg of the frog and the bell rang and the frog couldn't quite jump, but he still managed to move himself around in a circle. And then he cut off the fourth leg of the frog and he discovered frog becomes deaf. The frog becomes deaf. Didn't even attempt to jump after he rang the bell the fourth time. So famous Karogan scientist. Never would have guessed that there was a connection between frog limbs and ears, but what other proof can you draw from such scientific fact? Resolute Germ says, hello, Resolute. Words and pictures says, Kapla Bird, good to be here and good to hear you. And that sounds like a man who has both his arms and his legs. LDG at hashtag free the net says hashtag jump transporters. Arabic Sonder says Kapla Bird over Kapla Arabic. Sonder, live long and prosper, my friend. 47 Yorktown says hello, young sir. Hello, 47. Mr. Londell's groovy movie says Kapla, of course, to Mr. Londell. I put the link to watch in the screening room. If you're new here or whatever, you want to watch today's episodes of the Twilight Zone, you can watch them live with us at birdopray5.com/SR. Also, if you have Tubi or access to Tubi, they are free on Tubi with ads. We will, of course, see the ads because our source for today's episodes is indeed Tubi. I couldn't get the DVDs. They were ridiculously expensive because they're out of print, and the people selling them are not selling them on the cheap. So Tubi is the source. So we have Tubi ads today. They're not very long. We'll manage. But you wanted to watch with Tubi. There's no harm in that. John DeMarco says, greetings all. Greetings, John. Words and Pictures says, thank you to Resolute and Miss Londell for sharing on the panel. Mikey Suze is here. Says, hello, everyone. Hello, Mikey. Josh Reed says, Bird, you're here and not watching the rocket launch. Well, a rocket launch, like I said, is several hours away. Yvette says, good evening, Bird, and everyone. Good evening to the lovely Yvette. Random Menace says, greetings from the future. Greetings, future daddy man. Pop Culture Curator says, hello, guys. Hail, hail, Pop Culture Curator. Pop Pop culture says, Kapla bird, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. John DeMarco says, 4 legs. Apparently, Karogan frogs are mutants. Oh, what? A frog has 4 legs. What do you say? Two front legs are arms? I mean, they have the big legs on the back and the small legs on the front. 54.5 Access Radio says, deaf frogs. I have all their albums. Captain Phantom Nerd says, hello, Captain. Words and Pictures is smiling. And Captain says, hey, back to Captain Phantom Nerd, to Words and Pictures. So I guess we'll go ahead and we will get started on Forest Whitaker's Twilight Zone. Mikey Sue says, frogs can sing. You can sing, Mikey Sue's, because we all remember you singing the Enterprise music last week. So thank you again for that. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go to the screening room and I will count down and we will start today as we have an hour and 27 minutes or so of these 2 episodes ahead of us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And initiating. The DNA makes you the only candidate for a time jump, and they're never coming back. So,
I believe that's the girl from Roswell.
The voice that I heard that I thought was Captain Archer was certainly not. No. She's going back in time. Oh, right. She's the one who goes back in time to kill baby Hitler. She looked like a Nazi. That's why she was pretty.
Braunau, Austria, 1899.
Angle. Is that money? Is she supposed to be speaking Austrian? That guy looks French.
Actually, he's Austrian.
That's that's the towel he just threw up into.
Part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
Oh, we think it's going to be an adult Hitler, but it's going to be little baby Hitler. There's the little lovable little scamp.
Adolf.
Little baby Adolf. You're going to be able to hold him under the water. Well, you really don't know for sure you're going to save millions of lives. Worse pictures.
Well,
says cut his ears off. That'll fix him. What would you do? Would you be able to kill baby Hitler? 54.5 Access Radio says history's most evil baby.
Really, he doesn't even make the top 10.
Wow.
I mean, there's ancient emperors who did far worse than he did.
References are available upon request.
He just requested.
Well, John DeMarco says he just needs to make sure he doesn't give up on his painting career.
Oh, that was a famous name. Kamran Pasha.
Mikey Sue says, I recognize Katherine Heigl. She has been in lots of TV shows, including Grey's Anatomy, among others.
Yeah, primarily she hit it big with Roswell on what eventually became the CW.
Yes, this episode is Cradle of Darkness. Applaud, Dave G. Can't be that hard to go kill the baby. Oh, yeah, take a pillow. That's the best instrument of death. Uh-oh. Hmm. Mikey Sue's, but then maternal instincts would kick in regardless of her mission. Here isn't the assumption that all women have maternal instincts.
That's one reason. And this episode will give you the other reason why you don't go back and kill Hitler.
It was going to smother him. It's the pillow in my hand. The key keeps out the evil spirits.
Mm-hmm.
Without this key, he might grow up to be Napoleon.
Yeah.
Not allowed to hold her son. Aw, look at the little baby.
Okay.
Well, 2 for 1. Famous Bearer says hello, bird people. And Mikey Sue says hello to everyone in the chat. Not as easy as she thought it was going to be.
So far, here's the thing about going back in time to kill someone to keep this from happening. It's not the kid thus far, if you're paying attention to what's happening here. Kill the mother. Okay.
Yeah.
Would probably be a better solution.
Well, kill the mother when she was a baby.
No, kill her now
And it's
because
even easier.
The way he clung to his mother. See? And then I think Resolute said it best. Make sure he doesn't give up on his art career.
Nice. Grand Wagoneer. Macintosh Entertainment. Oh, fuck that.
They're making
Yeah, there's always a catch.
I can't believe they
some of the most
Jeep
expensive stereo
with
equipment
Max.
around.
They're not even putting Jeep in the name. They're just calling it Wagoneer. No credit check. I read that bank's going out soon. That's
What makes you think it's a bank behind those cards?
I guess you're right. It's probably China.
China or a guy named Vinny who works out of the dumpster?
Hey, Vinny's a good man. You will be.
She wants to pretend to be the maid. She's going to have to realize how Austro-Hungarian homes worked.
Yeah,
The
she's
wife
not doing a very
was just
good
the
job
manager of all the women.
of fitting in.
They did no research for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure she passed away under completely legitimate circumstances.
Words and pictures is turn them into soap and candles and be done with it. Mikey Sue's is easier said than done in this case. Question. I'm a time traveler from the future. LDG just says, steal the baby. You don't have to kill it. Give him to the monks. America, of course. I pumped it myself.
The Austrians were quite against the idea as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he didn't get those ideas from his father. That was the thing.
Yeah, his parents were rather neglectful, if I remember correctly.
Well, his father was. He was a serious mama's boy. and the anti-Semitism thing was so common throughout Europe. You know, nobody thought about it. Just no, you just didn't. They didn't act on it the way especially the way he did.
I had to change the baby.
She told the truth.
And that's why you don't go back to kill baby Hitler.
Mm-hmm. Precisely. She just set things in motion.
That's why they named the paradox after him.
I'm pretty sure they have changed history in the Twilight Zone in previous episodes.
There's no, there's no such thing as paradox, or anything like that. That's in the past. You can't change it. At least that's my theory of time travel. The only thing you can do is go back and witness.
And this is Night Route. An English professor juggles preparing for her wedding and convincing her friends she is being followed by a mysterious bus. Hey, don't hit a guy's car. This buzz is for you, lady. Get on.
Always listen to the dog. The dog is smarter than you.
There's cheese on that bus.
Finally sprung him, huh? Get your ass on the bus. Okay? That's all you gotta do, darling. It's the boatman. Don't forget to pay him.
No, he doesn't want payment. He just wants to keep his damn schedule.
Oh.
He's already 12 hours behind, thanks to her.
You are. Hmm. Okay. Weird kid. Okay.
Yeah, Transit Department information. That's a common phone number. And the city just put a bench out here for the hell of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were drunk. LDG with a gifted membership. Thank you so much, LDG. And Josh Street was gifted the membership by LDG. Greatly appreciated. And unexpected here in the Twilight Zone. And Mikey Sues asks, is there any question of track this weekend? I'm not sure. Mikey Sues. Usually Professor Brainy Specs knows. By this time, I don't know if you're a Twitter follower, but if you follow Naomi on Twitter, you can usually find out. John DeMarco says, as far as he knows, there will be a question of track this afternoon.
Just face it. You're dead, honey.
Just get on the bus. It's not harassment, lady. Your soul. You don't take this bus, you're going to take the other one. Goes to a much worse place. Orlando.
Mm-hmm. See, this is proof positive. they've just overdone the death trope with later incarnations of Twilight Zone.
Let's see. 2002. This would have been after that M. Night Shyamalan, Bruce Willis. I see he had.
Yeah. I believe you're going my way. Wrong bus.
We don't drink coffee. We're tea people. Oh no.
No.
Maybe you're in a static warp bubble. You need the traveler. Reality's closing in around you. Goddamn Wesley and his warp field experiments.
Okay. So where'd the slow motion running scene come from?
Because it's fun to watch women run in slow motion.
Yeah, but not the type that wear Birkenstocks, though.
Oh no. Bounce, lady, bounce. Oh no, on the bus.
Get your ass on the bus.
You can stick around and haunt the place all you want, lady. The dog's going on.
If you had been smarter. And not punch the car. Bye. I'm going to have cookies and cheese. Welcome, Cody guy.
It's her, crushed under the wheels of a sports car. A lousy Porsche.
She was never a professor.
And he just walks right through you.
Apparently he's already married or so the bus wasn't death, the bus was life. You tricked me. Bastards.
Mm-hmm. Another death trope. Okay. What you got for me? Show me something.
I really liked the first episode. Well, the first half of the first episode. The baby Hitler. That was a solid story.
It was, yeah, it was pretty good. It was,
certainly could have found worse things to waste a half hour on.
I guess.
I don't know about a night route.
It's just typical. You know, they can always, this person's dead and they don't know its story. You know.
Yeah, but that was pretty common.
They did enough of those under Rod Serling, you know, and they were better.
Yeah, there was a little rebound in them, like after whatever that movie was called. I See Dead People.
Sixth Sense.
Yeah,
Sixth Sense. Yeah, Sixth Sense. A little revival. So this is time lapse.
It's a very good choice. Always give The Bachelor plausible deniability.
The artery must be repaired. It's quite the leap, just because the newspaper's Portland. Well, I guess that confirms it.
Maybe it does. This could be a Jim Phelps special. Okay. 9mm. Should have held out for a parabellum.
I thought he was about to look down the barrel to see if it was loaded.
That's more like something LDG would do.
Clearly, he was
What type of
drugged.
drugs they take?
Yeah, she hasn't really done any living. Most of us, we've lost a few weekends here or there. Some of us have lost a decade of our life, for the most part. That's also very possible. Really depends if your brother's an asshole or not.
Words and Pictures says, blanking out 48 hours is a sign of a good time.
Okay. You just committed a federal offense.
Carlo Albanese says, damn, Beaver, I'm late. And it says, hi, hope everyone is as well as can be. Hail, Caroga. Hail, Carlo.
Oh, yeah. Dealing with the triads. Oh, shit. Mm-hmm.
Carlo Albanese says, I've missed you all so much. Carlo, we missed you.
Hey, Carlo.
Words and Pictures says he committed an ID 10 error. ID 10T error, leaving his prints all over it. The gun. And Jim's Landscape LLC says, hello and good afternoon, and put in links to a prop video. Plastic gun can't be scanned by a metal detector.
Thank you.
Now, if only he could have plastic bullets.
Okay. So this is about the time they started screaming about plastic gun. No, wait, is it?
No, because 3D printed guns are still a
Yeah, that was later.
decade out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
At least.
They were on plastic guns in the late 90s. It never actually worked and never actually became a thing. But there was a huge scare.
Uh-huh.
Hide up all your money in plastic guns. Right, not probably the best time to open that.
Yeah.
This is totally unbelievable for a Seattle cop, even back then. They wouldn't talk to you unless you were actively committing a major felony.
No one will ever think to look for the gun in the glove compartment. Carlos says only gloves go in there. Carlos says, please put on a top. And don't let that towel fall.
Ignore that sign. Fight it.
That's not a great way of talking to your fiance. Oh, I saw this. It was called Hangover. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Don't say that on a phone.
Of course, he believes you. Who you think set this whole thing up?
Hmm. Okay, nobody sees the gun. That was the guy with the gun.
He got him, and all it took was putting some orderly in a mental institution for the rest of his life.
Okay, y'all need to fix this. There was potential there, but
Yeah, they
something was missing.
screwed up that ending.
Yeah.
Jedi
Who would want
Bill,
to kill the
Kapla,
president's
Jedi
daughter
Bill.
anyway?
Jedi Bill says Western Cinema presents City Slickers.
That's not a Western.
It's Western enough. LDG says my love for this show is also in the Twilight Zone. And this is Dead Man's Eyes. All she wants is revenge. Carlos says, is that Amber? She looks familiar. Carlos says, oh my God, that's where she got the face from. Poor Johnny.
Now she's going to go out and do something stupid. Look at the mess in that car, though. Jeez.
Yeah, that's the girl who was in Arrested Development.
Right. The daughter-in-law married to the blue man guy, the never nude. LDG says sort of looked like the 10th Doctor. I mean, is that Jodie Whittaker? It's the only female doctor I'm aware of. Oh, the male reflection in the mirror looked like the 10th Doctor. Okay. I have no idea.
Go ahead, put them on. You'll like it.
LDG wants to know why he's getting the doctor and the candle feeling from the TNG episode. Sub Rosa.
He always gets the doctor and the candle feeling.
Yeah, I think you're just
he
stuck.
watches.
You're stuck on that episode.
Now you've got a headache for wearing the wrong prescription glasses.
Carlo Albanese says, I'm falling asleep. I don't want to go, but I don't think I have a choice. It's meant to be work hard, play hard, not work hard, sleep. Have a fantastic day, night, everyone. Hail Karoga. Have a good night, Carlo, or a great rest, whatever it is.
I don't think you're going to like what's going to come up.
I don't think it's going to hold up in court.
Told you she wouldn't like it.
Why not just keep watching? Maybe you should have figured out who did it before you said to get rid of the person who did it.
I think it was her homegirl. She was in rehab, the old girl hanging around, riding a happy stick. She asked me if he was an asshole.
It's where I'm going to kill you. Arabic Sonder says, isn't she 6 from Battlestar Galactica? I don't think so.
No, that's not 6 from Battlestar Galactica.
Isn't it funny how many times the best friend accidentally sleeps with the guy?
That's why you don't let your girlfriend have any single friends.
Yeah. Because they like dick too, you know?
She did it for you, Laurel. She did it for you. How dare you break up with my best friend? Springtime says, don't forget about Berto Prey 5. New live stream on the dark web. 24 hours of Mac and me. Completely sober. And LDG's head hurts. Yeah.
Is it me or was this just kind of predictable?
I would have said kind of stupid.
That too.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because I saw this stuff 20 years ago or it's just that plain as day in front of me.
Yeah.
But 5 minutes in, I know the plot line through.
Well, it was gonna go one or two ways. Either she was gonna kill the guy, or she was gonna find out some shit she didn't want to find out, which is what happened. Yeah.
Words in Pictures says, strange to say it. Turns out I like Hitler best. Yeah, I got to agree. This week, Hitler takes first place.
Yeah, it's a hell of a thing.
I think that was the strongest episode.
Yeah,
in a
but
while.
all that Hitler episode did was bring up that stupid argument about going back in time and stopping somebody from killing somebody, or if you go back in time and kill your grandfather. That's all those paradoxes that, frankly, I don't think will ever. I don't think are part
I'll
of
never
this.
have a real
Yeah.
answer to.
Well,
Yeah.
the answer is, if you travel back in time, you can only observe. You can participate and observe, but you cannot change it because that's written in stone. That's already happened.
Well, I guess that's the question.
That's
And it's one way to feel about it.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's true or not. I guess
I
we'd like to think it's true.
Even though I'm probably going to get an earful about this from Yvette later on. That's just how I feel,
I might get an earful from someone even sooner. Welcome, LDG.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so what time traveler doesn't even like that was so obvious. Like, it wasn't even obvious to a time traveler that you don't swap the baby, just steal the baby, or kill the baby, not swap the baby. I mean, oh my Lord, it just cried that was still going to be Hitler.
Yvette says, thank you, Bird. First one was the best. 54.5 Access Radio says, laughs at Words and Pictures. And Springtime says, remember, don't try time travel on LSD. It's not worth it to try and kill Hitler when on LSD. Or is that LSD?
Not, and it's just, I mean, the whole point is to break the paradox. So she should have did something that to the normal believer would say, okay, that, that had to do it. There's no Hitler now. And then show a twist. The baby swap immediately ruined it.
I mean, the whole point of the baby swap was to show that it was ruined. That her coming back didn't stop Hitler. It might have caused Hitler.
Yeah, she set everything in motion.
Yeah, by doing something a time traveler would most likely never do. It just does. Anywho, it was the better of the episodes, though.
I guess. I don't know.
Not really a lot of competition for that.
Yeah, not a lot of competition, exactly.
I'm just kind of tired of the tropes, the grandfather paradox, the third cousin twice removed paradox. I'm tired of those.
Well, so am I, and that was another trope. That's they should have broke the trope or reinvented it in a way that's something, not just make it so predictable and
Phantom
just
outsider. So she could have taken the kid back to the future, except they said at the very beginning that it was a one-way trip.
So her best bet would have been to stay there and try to help raise the kid so he doesn't become a freaking psycho.
Exactly.
And certainly, live and keep an eye on things. If things started turning towards a rise in, a Nazi party in Germany, you have to do more. Yvette says again, time travel paradox, 101 effect, 101 effect to cause. Whatever you do, history will adjust. And Hail Chat says Phantom Outsider. Hail the Phantom Outsider. And Springtime says, even if Hitler did as a baby, he joined the Nazis after they were formed. Phantom Outsider says she could have taken the baby away from Europe. That would have been my guess. Would have been trying to get the whole family to move to the United States or something.
Yeah.
Springtime says she should have returned, being asked why she failed to kill someone and never heard about it. There was no return. It was always a one-way trip. Phantom Outsider says, put the kid in a boarding school. Just have his roommates be Churchill. And then he kills Churchill. And there was a boarding school accident. And then we're really screwed.
Yeah, he didn't end up hating English more than he did.
Mike
Churchill
Richards.
wasn't exactly a nice guy.
Mike Richards is in the chat.
Oh, thank God.
Kapla, Mike Richards. Says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio, Bird of Prey in chat. I got your message. Mike Richards, I'm glad you did. We were worried about you.
Very worried.
I hope you're okay, Mike Richards. Hope you're okay. Glad you're back. Or at least around. Phantom Outsider says, I'm sure they'd be friends, lol. And John DeMarco says, Mike Richards, good to see you. Absolutely. Yeah, and last night, Mike Richards on Jeopardy, and this morning on Church Life, and around the YouTubes, on the underground and whatnot. People have been asking for you, Mike Richards.
Is he okay?
You've been missed. Are you okay? Okay. Obviously, you're okay enough to be on the stream. Just want to make sure you're okay. And Captain Phantom Nerd says, good to see you as well. To Mike Richards. I really am thanking Mike Richards for checking in. Springtime says it should have been the twist. She returned to the future, and she tells them she killed baby Hitler, and she is told she was told to kill someone else. I've seen the episode before.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike Richards says, I spent March in the hospital, April in a rehab facility, and a lot of this month sleeping. Oh, Mike. Well, at least you're awake right now, Mike Richards.
Yeah, and
at least
obviously doing a lot better.
Does he have any idea how many Mike Richards there are in Columbus, Ohio? I
can tell you, Mike
because
Richards.
I do.
We were.
I'm glad.
We had made some phone calls that went to disconnected phone numbers, and if I hadn't heard from you by today, I was going to start bothering people who you may
or may not know.
May or may not have known, but I was going to try to start to get to the bottom of what was going on. So I am very much happy on so many levels to hear from you. Oh, man. I'm glad you're okay. He says, I'm okay. Thank you all. Very good. Very good, Richards. Springtime says, when will we get sober live stream of the classic comedy Mac and Me? Probably not on my stream, Springtime, to be completely honest. I have no desire. I'm not even sure I know of Mac and Me. Is that
Consider yourself lucky.
I guess it is. I guess it is. Oh, well. Okay. Well,
that was with that funny, goofy-looking alien that
kept looking like his face was about to explode?
Yep.
His eyeballs bulging out. You know who it is, Bird. I'm pretty sure. Pretty famous.
I have to look.
You must have at least seen it. Like, yeah, he's that little like E.T. If E.T. was a troll, kind of weird looking.
If E.T. was a Downsy baby.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, there we go. That's it. I remember it. I didn't remember it at first until I looked it up.
Oh my God! Yeah, okay.
You remember?
I see it now. I never saw the movie, but I see I saw I guess the trailer or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm not watching Back in Me. Arabic Sanda with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Arabic. Says, thanks for the stream, Bird. Enjoy the rest of Sun. You too, Arabic. Thank you so much for spending time and for the super chat. It's appreciate it. And, well, to be frank, I saw what you said on Salty Stream, and I hope you were able to find a new position or a new job as quickly as possible. And I'm sorry to hear about what happened. Springtime says, if I had to watch it as a kid, you all must know the pain. Springtime says, if E.T. was trying to sell you stuff. Phantom Outsider says, Mac and me, if E.T. was shilled to corporate sponsors. The Mac is not just the alien, but McDonald's brought to you by McDonald's. Lol. And Arabic. Saunders says, thank you. You are welcome, Arabic. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Mr. Londell, anything to say before we go? And maybe he'll be back. LDG, anything you want to say before we go?
Nobody. Thanks for letting me on. Enjoy the Twilight Zone. Readthenet.org/underground. And have a good week, everybody.
Thank you. Resolute.
Yeah, good to be here every week, even though Twilight Zone is quickly spiraling down the tube. And this Tuesday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, I'll be doing a live spoiler review for Secrets of the Mogwai Episode 1.
Cool. And Mr. Londell, what's you got going on?
Having fun every Sunday, as usual. Okay. Half of the groovy movies for the week are up. I got to find 3 more. Saturday's movie for Cinema Saturday will be, I'm thinking, a group favorite, Escape from New York. So tell all your friends. We're going to cheer Snake Plissken on as he saves the president.
And he tries to escape from New York. Sounds good. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us on Twilight Zone Sunday. We'll try to be back next week with 2 more episodes. And tomorrow will be a bed life. Bed life. Mike Richards says farewell from Columbus, Ohio. My thanks to everyone and for their concern. Thanks to you, Mike Richards, for getting back to us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kapla all, Bird and panel out.